New Avengers number 16, released in 2014, witnessed the debut of the Great Society, whose fate will lead them to an epic confrontation with the Avengers. In Wakanda, Black Panther catalogs Earth's facing incursions through a device called the Bridge, which was built by Reed Richards to observe other worlds and to travel to other realities. Panther cataloged the death of almost 40 worlds and saw 30 Earths and their universes destroyed without interference of any kind. However, there is one world he has recorded that has survived the incursions in ways different than their own. The Great Society was formed 4 years ago after archetypes of justice fell during the invasion. 6 heroes of the anti-heroic age banded together to ripple the mad science of the xenogeneticists. Men were not meant to be remade by alien gods, and when those gods were cast out, the age of justice had ended, and the Great Society had begun. They saved the world, and their home was a temple, a monument erected for the science games, a tower pointing to the stars, and possibly something beyond even that. Panther and Namor watch through the bridge as the Great Society meet in their tower, where the magician called the Norn says that the forces of order are in chaos, and the world, once again, is in alignment. The Jovian says that it's another incursion. He has checked the orbs. All the other spheres remain unfazed except this one. Unless they fall, then all the spheres will shatter. Sun God, however, says that everything lives, and that they are judged by what they are doing. Like a brilliant life-giving star, they illuminate the universe and chase away the shadows. They create life and celebrate the creation. They will not tolerate or accept the early end, and they will beat back night and conquer death. They fly to the hinterlands of the Egyptian Empire, and from there they teleport to face the Blue Incursion, or the Sidera Maries, the heralds of the map makers left behind on the Earths they ravaged, to wait for the Blue Incursion between universes. The Norn uses the magic of the Black Priests to hold the incursion, but at great personal costs, in front of the eyes of Namor and Black Panther, who are watching from another Earth. The Great Society thought that they were successful in halting the incursion, but the robots managed to summon the powerful map makers, who engaged the society and overpowered them until Sun God unleashed his formidable power and destroyed the map makers. The team survived the destructive impact, but it wasn't over yet, as the forces of order proved to be in chaos again, and another incursion began. Black Panther realized that the events they were watching were unfolding 2 hours in the future, and the world the Great Society's Earth is colliding with is Earth 616. They watch on the screen as they themselves and the other Avengers arrive on the alternate Earth to confront the Great Society. But before we get into the confrontation, we need to go back in time to the moment where Banner asked Hank McCoy to give him an injection. Banner says that he got this idea from a brain-damaged Hulk from another Earth. His teammate could control that Hulk by stimulating the emotional centers of his brain, and basically created a Hulk override system, controlling when he could become Hulk and when he remained Banner. This injection would give Banner some control over the Hulk and would allow him to throttle back while green with rage. It works by firing electricity into some delicate areas of his brain. In other words, this injection would prevent Hulk from getting madder and stronger, and would keep Banner in control of Hulk's rage. In the present time, Hank tells the Great Society that they have been watching them through a machine that enabled them to observe their Earth and used it to study them. Tony asks if the Society have any plan to avoid this incursion, but they say that they don't, and when they ask the Avengers if they have any plans, Black Panther says that they have an anti-matter device that would destroy a planet. In other words, they built a bomb to destroy a world. Ryder gets upset and tells the Avengers that their plan is to kill the society and to destroy their planet, but Hank explains that there is no other plan, as two universes colliding at the touch point of Earths, and that the only way to save them is for one of those Earths to be destroyed, saving two universes and a single Earth. Ryder says that the society will not allow the Avengers to kill their world, enraging Namor, who hits Ryder with his trident. Ryder tells Sun God that he is still breathing, but this can't end any other way. With that, Sun God unleashed his heat vision and knocked out Reed and Hank immediately, and the two teams start fighting. Norn discovers the location of the anti-matter bomb and says that the Avengers keep it on their world at the incursion point. Spectrum then flies to the location to destroy the bomb, but Black Bolt follows her. Meanwhile, Hulk engages Sun God, who punches him, then knocks him away with his heat vision. Hulk lunges at Sun God, who tells him that he's powerful, reckless, and dangerous, and that he's out of control, like some corrupted force of nature. Hulk knocks Sun God down and pounds on him, remarking that he is not out of control and not nature. He's just the strongest one there is. Sun God, however, blocks Hulk's punch and tells him that he might be the strongest in his universe, but not in this one. Sun God unleashes his heat vision and knocks Hulk away, forcing him to revert back to Banner. Meanwhile, Norn tells Strange that he does not need an all-seeing eye to understand what happened today. Virtue can't be betrayed, and they may do evil things for a greater good. Norn puts on the magical helmet of the Black Priests and asks Strange if he knows their words, but Strange succumbs to the dark forces and easily overpowers Norn. He takes the magical helmet off his head, depriving him of his magical power and knocking him down, only to reveal that he's just a kid. Strange unleashed an elder demon who attacked the society with its giant tentacles and restrained them. The demon destroys the society members by siphoning their life force, killing them immediately. Sun God rushed to help Ryder, but he is too late as the demonic tentacles attack Sun God, who tries to fight them off, but in vain. Namor says that they should be concerned about Strange more than the demon he unleashed. Tony then puts his repulsor on, remarking that a short frequency pulse should do it, then blasts Strange and knocks him out cold, releasing him of the dark magic control. Meanwhile, Black Bolt follows Spectrum to the location of the bomb on Earth 616, where she tries to fight him, but the King of the Inhumans uses his sonic scream and knocks Spectrum unconscious, then carries the bomb back to the Avengers. Reed says that the bomb is stable and fully operational, but the dying Zuran, aka Sun God, urges the Avengers not to destroy his world. Reed says that there is no other way, and Panther tells Zuran that he could come with them, but Zuran says that he would rather die with his friends and his world. The Avengers then leave the alternate Earth and go back to their Earth, where they argue about who would press the button and detonate the bomb. None of the heroes could trigger the detonator until Namor stepped in. He holds the detonator and says that although he is the greatest man he knows, he is nothing compared to this. He scolds the Avengers for holding their morality above the countless lives of two universes, telling them that neither their lives nor his are worth anything in the face of that. Namor presses the detonator, and above him, a planet called Earth explodes in the sky. The injection Banner had kept him in control of Hulk's rage and prevented him from getting madder and stronger against a formidable foe like Sun God. I believe that other Hulk's personas like the World Breaker or the Immortal Hulk would fare way better than this and would give Sun God a run for his money, or even soundly defeat him. The event also shows how powerful Doctor Strange can really be when he succumbed to the control of the dark forces, enabling him to unleash terrifying demonic powers. It goes without saying that Sun God is an analog of Superman, Rider is an analog of Batman, Norn is an analog of Dr. Fate, the Jovian is an analog of Martian Manhunter, Boundless is an analog of The Flash, and Spectrum is an analog of Green Lantern. Let me know what you think about this run, and as usual, don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching and have a nice one.